Go ahead. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, my name is LJ and you're watching NoClutch Garage. And right now I'm at Ghassan Automotive and we're finally here with the beast that I know you guys have been waiting for to get back on my channel. Yep, taking it home today. And this man right here has helped make everything possible, building this ridiculously beautiful engine. Eventually gonna be shooting for what, 1,000?
At least.
At least. But for now, I went ahead and asked him if we could just take it home on a base tune. It's a very conservative tune on pump gas, and you know, I just want to make it home. That's really what it comes down to. Not that it wouldn't be able to come home at any higher power. It's just I feel safer this way. And now when we get to Charlotte, we can start turning it up and really turning it into a machine that we know it's capable of being. But right now, we're gonna do a little bit of dyno testing. More so, the tune that's on there right now is targeting 22 psi, and the boost controller is not letting it go past 15 psi because we need to turn up the duty cycle. So we're going to be doing some dynoing to get that boost up, and then once that's done, take it off the dyno, do a little celebratory burnout that he's going to help me with, and then we're going to take it home. This is pretty much the end of the beginning of the new chapter for this car. So let's go ahead and get it done. All right, so we're letting the car warm up, but I'm gonna have Ghassan give me a little rundown of what was done to the car. I'm actually gonna give a more detailed rundown, but I just kind of want you guys to hear it from him.
Well, just briefly, I mean, the car came to us already modified, you know, and had the, you know, big boost turbo kit and all that good stuff, and we just yanked the motor and rebuilt it with some better internals. So it does have our G1000 package. This is a package that's been proven. Mike Body was able to go as low as 907 in the quarter, almost an 8-second pass so far. The build consists of forged pistons, forged rods, ARP studs, and ARP main studs, as well as ARP head studs, and then upgraded bearings. And then this is still on the factory LDS coating. We've proven this setup, and we're very, very confident with this motor. You know, I think it'll push on till it probably what we say, shit the crank. Probably just,
yeah.
You know, just because of the main caps design. But I think that's, you know, probably beyond 1,200 horsepower or so. Those are limits that are not going to be found easily, yeah. And they're going to be expensive to be found. But the rods, the pistons, you know, the studs, all that stuff is well above, you know, what the engine
definitely knocked it out of the park, man.
Yeah, no. It was fun. It was really lucky, you know, that the block wasn't hurt when it broke a piston.
Sure.
That was just completely. I don't know how to
miracle,
explain it, man. I mean, you had piston ring in your oil pan, yet the walls were phenomenal. You know, just light hone and measure everything and reassemble with better internals.
Yeah.
It's, you know, very simple. Yeah. Not cheap, but simple.
Right. So as I was saying earlier, the car is actually on a very conservative tune. It was only pushing 15 pounds earlier. We're gonna push it up to 22, so that just we can take it home, and then we'll start really pushing the motor. Like Ghassan said, this motor's been proven. We already know that it works. We know that it's gonna handle quite a bit of power, and eventually, once I get all the right pieces on the motor, it'll start making some noise. So right now, let's go ahead and get this done, and then we're gonna go ahead and drive it.
Right now, we're already warming up the engine. We'll go ahead and start warming up the powertrain, because you don't want to have a warm engine, cold transmission, cold rear end, and make a dyno pull. So I'll go ahead and hop in and just start rolling it. So hang tight.
That hit.
I think I made 16 pounds.
16.
Let me look at the log real quick. I already picked up 50 horsepower from yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. That was at 25% duty cycle. And then if we close all graphs, let's just open the last line. Pretty straight lines, and that's really good. That means it's healthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
wobbling,
you know. So you know, there's no issues in my opinion right there. How did it sound out there for you?
It sounded good, yeah.
Sounded healthy, sounded strong. Okay, well we're at 16 pounds, so air to fuel ratio looks good. It's pulling fuel, which is good.
Well, you're not gonna run out of fuel, I'll tell you that much.
Right? Not on 91 at least, or 93.
So this time we just cranked up the duty cycle to 25, and that's gonna bring our boost up a little bit. Right now it's boosting at 16 pounds, so we're thinking this might probably throw it up to 20. But it made 467 horsepower that passed just now, so we'll see. So we got it dialed in. We decided to leave it around 17 pounds, just so that we don't overstress anything. And then once we get a revision on the tune, we're gonna go ahead and full send it. But for now, 17 pounds I think is fine. And I'm just gonna drive it home. But right now we're gonna roll through the gears and see what this baby sounds like. Sounds great. Yep. Alright guys, so I think that's going to be it for the dyno right now. We're going to go ahead and unload it, take it to the front, do a little burnout, celebration burnout that Ghassan Automotive does for all their builds once they're done. And then we're going to go ahead and take it home. Puddle burnout?
Yeah.
Huh? Puddle burnout?
That works.
Yeah.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's fine. I just locked you out?
They don't like it.
That's a mini burnout. Alright guys, so that's it for my journey here in Oklahoma. I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of the trip on my way back to North Carolina, but I just want to take a second first to give Ghassan thanks for all the work. This car was here for quite a while, and you know, a lot of setbacks, a lot of stuff that, you know, people out there don't really know how this process really works, but we got everything figured out. Now the car's running. It's running great. It's making good power.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
gonna make better power later.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so
For 93, it's making plenty of power.
yeah. So definitely, like, really deep thanks. Whenever I work with anybody, it's like it's usually because I want to have a good relationship, and I trust that person, right? So that's really all this is.
Of course, man.
You know,
It's my pleasure. We're gonna definitely miss the car. We didn't get to have fun a lot with it.
No, but you know, well, I'm sure you'll see it around.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure at big events and all that good stuff, we'll see each other, and we'll keep up with the car and give you our support. You know, even if you are 17 hours away.
Yeah. Definitely big plans for the car. I mean, we have a G1000 in there that's gonna be making some sauce. So
some good
the
powerhouse.
streets better be ready. But thank you so much. I appreciate you, and hopefully we can work together again.
Oh yeah,
for another build. You know.
Yeah, any friends or anybody you know that might need a car built, just hit us up.
He's the guy to go to for sure.
Yeah. Any BMW engine. We don't do anything else. Just BMW engines.
Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this portion. Let's go ahead and put it on the road, and let's talk a little bit.
Jeez Louise, you got a long drive ahead of you, man.
Yeah, 17 hours. Hey guys, what's going on? So by now, I've been driving for about 7 hours. Right now, I'm headed to Nashville. I have a friend. He's been on the channel before, Jerry. He's gonna let me stay at his place in Nashville. He moved. It's pretty convenient considering this trip is a 17-hour trip. Got a few more hours, a couple more hours to go before I get there. So far, the car has been behaving perfectly. There's power when you demand for it, and so far the logs seem to look pretty good. I will say though, I am still not on my final tune. This is just a revised version of my 93 tune that I had before anything happened to the car. It's revised to work with Dorch Engineering, their fuel pump, and it's revised to no longer depend on CPI, as well as some minor tweaks, just to make sure everything was good. Other than that, I haven't been filming a whole lot of me driving, just because I've been just kind of taking it in and enjoying the car, driving it, and yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited. I would say I'm usually pretty tired by now just driving, just because I don't like driving for a very long time. I like driving spiritedly, but I don't like driving, or I should say cruising, for a very long time. I feel good. I just fueled up, and I just got some energy drinks to keep going. I do need to find some food pretty soon though. But I just want to give you guys an update. I'll see you guys when I get to Nashville, and I'll give my final update there for today. And then tomorrow we're gonna pick back up and head to my house. So I'll probably do a little bit more footage of me driving tomorrow, just simply because it'll be daylight, and you know, I just want to get this out of my system and just really enjoy the moment. Anyway guys, I'm gonna hit the road now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I safely made it to Jerry's place. I don't know if y'all remember Jerry.
If they can see me here. Blending in at the night.
Yeah, so he moved to Nashville. He's moving to, he's living here now, so I thought it would be a good midpoint to stop and rest at.
Perfect midpoint.
Yeah, actually, kind of. So tomorrow we're gonna hit the road in the morning. I'm pretty tired, but I'm not as tired as I thought I was gonna be, which is kind of crazy because I usually can't last more than like 4 hours driving before I start dozing off.
You're gonna KO tonight, that's for certain.
Yeah, so we're gonna go in here and gonna take a nap and then get up pretty early in the morning. Early in the morning we'll get up, or I'll get up and go ahead and head out to North Carolina. But yeah, so just want to update you guys, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. And she is thirsty. It's been a long time. The paint is in really bad shape. It needs to get clay barred, but we'll take care of that pretty soon. That is one thing that I do hate about the car being down so long, is that my paint kind of suffered in the process. But I'm gonna talk to a few people, see if we can get some paint correction sorted out quick and have her looking good. But yeah guys, pretty much my trip so far has been pretty great. Just gonna keep going. Alright guys, so I've been driving for a couple hours now. I'm actually passing Knoxville, Tennessee right now. Just wanted to give you guys some first impressions of me getting my car back. It almost feels like it's a new car, just in the sense that like I just haven't driven the car in a very long time. It feels good, it feels great. I mean, there are a few things here and there that I know I need to take care of, just because, you know, the car's been sitting for a while. And like, for one, my paint is in really bad shape. I talked about it earlier, so I need to get that clay barred and, you know, straightened out, paint corrected. I also have somewhat of a wobble on my wheels, and I think I just need a tire balance. But I'm not going to do that until I get the new tires put on, because right now I'm actually driving the car in rear-wheel drive, because the diameters on the tires are different. So if I go all-wheel drive, I run the risk of damaging my transfer case, and I really don't want to do that. So I've been driving rear-wheel drive this whole time. It's been fun. It's different. The car feels very different rear-wheel drive. There's been a few times when I try to, like, not launch the car, but just hit the gas pretty hard, shifting into second or third, and my back just completely spins out. And it's like fun, you know, like I don't have that kind of fun with all-wheel drive because it just grips and goes. But it's definitely been fun. It's been a fun ride so far. I definitely don't want to make this drive again though, because it's just so far away. It's so long. It's really not something that I would want to do all the time, but for this, it's a good thing. I think I get to feel the car again, even though it's not turned up. It's only running about 17 pounds of boost. I think it made 464 on the dyno. So, you know, it's running a pretty conservative tune, and that was on 91 octane. Now I'm on 93 because we got to the East Coast and we actually have decent gas over here. 93 octane. It feels very strong if I get on the gas. If I do that right now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it pulls me back. I don't know. It feels like a little bit more than 470, which is pretty good for pump gas. I'm probably gonna end up turning it up a little bit more, just for my daily tune. I want my daily tune on pump gas to be around 500, 550. We'll see. I did it before, so I know it can be done again. Just really depends on, you know, what I feel comfortable with. Marin is, he has already given me my base map, so I just need to flash that on, take off JB4, and, you know, run a flash only map pretty much at this point. There are going to be some more things coming to the car later on. Yeah, more upgrades, because we're going to send this thing to the moon. At least that's the plan. So far the drive's great, and I'm just going to keep driving. and I'll get back to you guys when I get back to Charlotte. Alright guys, I'm finally home. She's finally home. Yeah, it was a long drive, but she held up well, so at least we know the motor is working, right? Yeah, the whole time here, I drove it easy, like 99% of the time. I did a few pulls here and there, and the car just responds awesome. I mean, it's pretty, the 93 tune that I had on there was already pretty dialed in. I was running a little bit lean, but not anything crazy. It really doesn't matter though, because all of that is going to be changed here shortly. So it's going to have a new tune, and it's going to be flash only. I'm no longer going to depend on JB4, but yeah, the car is here. I'm home safe, and now I gotta go inside, and it's been a long day. So I'm gonna go inside, turn in for the day. But guys, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching the journey to Ghassan and back, and for supporting me through this time that I haven't had my car. I know that it's been kind of difficult for my viewers because there hasn't been much content coming out lately, and it's honestly been difficult for me trying to create content for a platform that was not in my possession. Was really hard. And I know the few Honda videos that I put out, or the one that I put out, didn't do so hot. So that tells me something. But anyway guys, if you like the content, go ahead and click like, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Peace.